My friends, Albert, your host of Fishing in Columbus, and today I wanted to do a little, let's just call it slow-mo video. I haven't seen one of these yet, so it could be out there, but I haven't seen it. So what I've done is taken a bait caster that I'm getting ready to take a line off of, and I've got it set up here. Let me just give you a quick peek here. And I've got it set up. What I've done, just to preface it, I've turned the tension all the way down. I've taken the brake and turned it to no brake, essentially. And what I'm going to do is I'll put this in slow-mo, and I'm going to give the line a hard yank, and we're going to watch some slow-mo bird nesting, or backlashing, however you want to refer to it as. So let's take a look at it and show you what it's like to see a backlash in slow motion. All right. So now we see the results of our backlash. It's quite a mess in there. We've got, I don't know how much in there, but this is quite a mess. All right, so now that we've seen a slow motion version of a backlash, let's talk about why a backlash happens. There's two simple concepts. You have momentum and you have deceleration. So what's occurring is when you're casting that line out there with your lure on it, you begin the process of momentum. Therefore, pulling the line out, rotating the spool, free spool, so to speak, and that spool will continue to rotate as long as your bait has momentum as it's sailing out there into the water. And what begins to occur is deceleration occurs when that bait starts to slow down towards approaching the water, but that spool is going to continue to rotate unless you begin to apply a steady thumb to it to slow down that momentum. And 9 times out of 10, what happens is an errant cast. Maybe you thought you were going to cast out there, and for whatever reason, you shank it to the left, shank it to the right, whatever it may be, and therefore you don't have the time to react and apply your thumb to the spool, and you backlash a little bit. Or for whatever reason, that bait hits something, whether it be a tree limb or a dock post, whatever it may be, that stops that momentum instantly. If you're not having enough time to react to applying pressure to that spool, you backlash. So essentially, as the line is being pulled out through the momentum of your cast, you're going to watch the bait, and as that bait approaches that water, or approaches the landing spot, so to speak, is when you begin to gradually apply pressure to your spool, kind of like the brake pedal in your car. You're not going to go and slam on the brake. In this case, if you just immediately drop your thumb on the spool and stop it, that bait's going to recoil and kind of spring back to you. So if you begin to slowly apply pressure to the spool as that water, or as that bait is approaching the water, you can avoid backlash. It's something I had to teach myself the hard way, and through trial and error. I don't want to say I've mastered it, because I still backlash, but I've definitely improved in my casting. So there you go. I hope that's helped anybody who has questions about using a bait caster. Backlashes are going to happen. It's just a product of using a bait caster. Hope you learned something from this. I thought it was pretty cool to try to do the slow-mo on the old backlash there, but please like, comment, and subscribe down below. Let me know what you think about this video. If you learned something from it, if it was a waste of your time. Either way, put something down there so I know whether or not I can continue to do little videos like this. But I do have some product on order, so I got some more unboxings coming. Not my most favorite videos to do. However, when the ice is still in the water, it does gives me something to put out some content for you guys. So thank you very much. Have a great day. And as I always say, get out there and fish more. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Crap.